Hello everybody, welcome back. So as you can see, compared to the last video, the lawn is starting to come alive. So what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna give it a little mow, get this down a little bit, and then we're gonna fertilize it. And we're gonna go try to meet the levels that our soil test kit is recommending. So I'll show you what products I'm using and how much I'm gonna use of it. Let's go mow this real quick and we'll get back to that. And here we go after a quick mow. Nothing crazy, no crazy stripes or anything. Just took a little bit off the top, get everything uniform, because as you can see, some areas are growing out really nice. Some areas are still waking up. So let me show you what I'm gonna be cooking with. So these are the products that we're gonna be putting down today. And I'll give you a little justification why I'm doing it. If we go back to our soil test, pH, we're in the optimal range for pH. This is limestone, and this raises pH a little bit. They're recommending 50 pounds per 1,000 square feet. We're gonna go a little bit lighter because we don't have to pick up the pH too much, but this is also gonna add other nutrients into the grass. If we look at next, phosphorus. We're really low on phosphorus. So, got this triple phosphate, 45% phosphorus in here. Recommended 1 pound per 1,000 square feet. But because we're so low, I'm gonna triple that. These are 6.5 pound bags. We got about 4,000 square feet. This is gonna be 13 pounds. I'm just gonna use everything. Try to really pick up that phosphorus. Potassium, again, we're really low on that. So I have this left over from last year. So 0022. This is gonna be for the potassium. I got 20 pounds left of it. So we're gonna throw that in there. Hopefully raise up that potassium to better levels. And everything else is just micronutrients, which, as you can see, you know, the sulfur, magnesium, zinc, copper, boron, we're all low on that. So we're gonna use this essential minor elements: magnesium, sulfur, iron, manganese, zinc, copper, boron. Here's the analysis breakdown. As far as nitrogen, we're actually good at. We're optimal, but on the lower range of optimal. So straight urea, which I still have left over, and we don't need much of this. Just 1 pound per 1,000 square feet. So let's start putting this stuff down. So this is going to be our langbonite, all 20 pounds. As far as spreader settings, we're really just customizing everything right now. But since this is a really small granule, start out on the low end, and then we'll adjust as needed and try to get everything spread out evenly. Now this is what that Soil Doctor limestone looks like. As you can see, even finer powder. And the only real instructions they give you: open your broadcast spreader to 2/3 open. So I mean, that doesn't really help with these arbitrary numbers right here. So a lot of this is just trial and error. You're better off starting at a lower setting, especially with something this fine, and then doing multiple passes rather than starting with a high setting, and then you have one area that has a ton of application on it, and then another area has less because you ran out. Anyway, I'll spread this. And this is why, when you're not given any real settings, I recommend starting at a lower setting. You see I 1 out of 5. Went over the whole lawn once already, and definitely more than half of it's gone already. So if we started at a 2/3 open, we would have gotten maybe halfway through the lawn and run empty. And here's what 10 pounds of these essential minor elements looks like. As you can see, much bigger grain, so we can go at a slightly higher setting so it actually goes through there. This is 13 pounds of that triple phosphate. Again, nice, decent sized granule. What I noticed with the spreader prefers spreading large granules rather than the fine stuff. The fine stuff, it's a little hard for it. I need a new spreader in general. Give me some suggestions in the comments. And finally, we have the urea, which thanks to their website, I actually know what the spreader setting is. And for this spreader, it's a 4 to get 1 pound per 1,000 square feet. And now, all that's really left to do is just water it in and wait. I'll keep you guys updated on how the grass is doing. And maybe in like 6 weeks, we'll test the soil again to see how this custom fertilizing program worked. Anyway, thanks again. Take care.